Hi everyone, welcome back to Eve Math Tutoring. Today's lesson is on translating phrases into algebraic expressions. So when you're translating a regular English phrase into an algebraic expression, you have to look at each example separately and read that example and then change that specific example into an algebraic expression. So let's start off with an example. Let's start off with the following. The sum of a number and 12. So if we have this algebraic phrase, then what we can do is we can let any variable represent the number. So in this case, we'll use x. So let x represent the number. And then we would just write this as x plus 12. The sum of a number and 12 is just x plus 12. Okay, so you can use any variable. You could use A, B, C, anything in the alphabet. X is commonly used, but we could have used A plus 12 or C plus 12, okay? So say we have another example, 16 added to the sum of two numbers. So 16 added to the sum of two numbers. So if we let X represent the first number, and let y represent the second number, then we would just get 16 plus x plus y as our algebraic expression. Okay? So we could try something like 9 centimeters less than Angela's height. So 9 centimeters less than Angela's height would just be, if we let h represent Angela's height, then it would just be h minus 9. Let h represent Angela's height, then h minus 9 would be our algebraic expression. 9 centimeters less than Angela's height. What about 10 less the number of, I should write this as 10 less the number of people. So this one's saying 10 less the number of people. So that's going to be whatever you, first you have to figure out what your variable you're going to use. So I'm going to say let n represent the number of people. So then 10 less the n, or 10 less number of people, is just n minus 10. 10 less the number of people. Okay? No, sorry. Just one second. That's not correct. It's 10 less the number of people. So it's not 10 minus, it's 10 less the number of people. So it's the wait a minute, 10, okay, this is 9 centimeters less than Angela's height, so it's Angela's height minus 9. This is 10 less the number of people. Okay, so it's 10 minus n. 10 less minus, yeah, the number of people. Okay? So let's try a few other examples. Say we had 5 times the number of cats. I should just use the word, sorry, the number, this is just an arrow. 5 times the number of cats. So because it's 5 times the number of cats, if we let n represent the number of cats, let n represent the number of cats, then our algebraic expression would just be 5n. Okay? The width of a lot divided by 3/4. Okay, so the width of a lot divided by 3/4. So if we let W represent the width of the lot, then w divided by 3 over 4 is going to be w. This changed to multiplication and it flips the second fraction and becomes 4w over 3. So that would be our answer there. A number squared divided by 8. So we can let n represent the number. So then the number squared divided by 8 would just be represented by n squared over 8. If we want to translate the phrase 1/2 the sum of Judy's age and Anne's age, so then we could let x years, or let x represent Judy's age. So the question is that, and this is our answer here. Let y years represent Anne's age. So then 1/2 the sum of Judy's age and Anne's age could just be written as 1/2 x plus y. Or we could have used J for Judy's age and A for Anne's age, and if we did that, we could have written as 1/2 A plus J. That would be fine as well. Okay, so either algebraic expression would work. Okay, so just you can use any variable. You can use any variable to represent the expression. So I'm going to try a few more. 5 times a number cubed minus 3/10 of another number. Okay, so if we let n represent the first number in the phrase, and then let y represent the other number, because they're talking about two numbers here. 5 times a number cubed minus 3/10 of another number. So that's going to be 5 times a number, so 5n cubed, minus 3/10 of another number. Whenever you see the word of, that always means multiplication. That's something important to keep in mind in math. So 3/10 of, which is multiplication, so that's times another number. So in this case, we're using y. So we don't write down multiplication, we just write 3/10 in front of y, but really it's 3/10 times y, which can be written as 3/10 y. Okay, or 3y over 10 if you want as well. Okay, so that's how we would transfer that one over. And yeah, I think that's good enough practice. So that's basically how you would translate phrases into algebraic expressions. Okay, I hope that helped.